Greetings, sir and sirettes, and welcome back to Stellaris with me, Alathrix, and of course, welcome back to the Divine Planet Protectors, and the potential of a covenant with the Eater of Worlds. Now, after reading all the comments in the previous video, it really seems like this is a terrible idea, because there is something I never knew about this. There is a very small chance, when the events occur, which will eat some of your population, that a world is lost. It becomes a shrouded world, and for all intents and purposes, it's being devoured by the Eater of Worlds. The Eater of Worlds eats worlds. I know, this is a shocking revelation. So, no, we are obviously not forming a covenant with the Eater of Worlds if we are the Divine Planet Protectors. So with that, we continue. And I do now have names for our lovely relic worlds. The first shall be known as Deimos, and I apologise if my pronunciation is completely off. The second, Phobos. And with our new gods of war now in place, terror will strike our enemies, as the names very well may suggest. So with that though, we need to really now get to work preparing for the endgame crisis. The endgame crisis can occur in the next 7 years, which is kind of horrific. Well, the next 7.5 years, I should say. Now, if we're lucky, we'll get some extra time. If we're unlucky, we are looking for a potential very, very bad time.
Heretic fleet engaged.
Now, what we really need to do as soon as possible, really, is take out these fellows. The geckos are becoming a serious problem. Now, thankfully, we can travel there very easily using the L gates. Of course, we are still at war over here. Our forces are slowly being whittled down, which is really annoying. So, definitely grabbing that world. We could just rush towards their capital. The issue is, I need to have my fleets ready for the endgame. Now, I don't think they can protect here and attack the L gate at the same time. We're also building a bastion here. So I think the rest of my forces are also going to start moving down here to help out. Yeah, once you've grabbed that, you move there as well. Once you're all collected, then we make one final push to take their homeworld. Also, look, we can free up the poor caravanners who've just been stuck here this whole time. Poor things. One more world belongs to our empire. We are freeing them from these foul, foul things. And they keep attacking us one at a time, which I am very happy with, since they do have battleships in their mix, which is kind of terrifying, to be perfectly honest. Now, one thing I'm still not sure about is if we are going to go with the ability to turn worlds into Gaia worlds. Once again, the comment section was very split. On one side, it is making the worlds perfect, at least in our eyes, but that's kind of the problem. It's perfect for life, but it's not how the Divines were made. It's not how the Divines are. So it depends on how we take that. Oh, we have some of our lovely psychic soldiers now ready. Our ground forces are going to be much more terrifying with those things. Their minds will be broken long before their bodies.
Heretic fleet detected.
What lovely agony they will experience. I've noticed I'm getting more and more sadistic recently. I'm sure that's fine. Yeah, losing more and more of our ships as we continue. Though they are fragmented, there are just so many of them. Thankfully, our reinforcements are finally getting here. Stick together. Just rush that capital.
Construction complete.
Currently making way more alloys now. I'm building some battleships over here. That's where all of our alloys are being sunk into, and that's pretty much that. Going full-on alloy production now. I really do need more research, but I think it might be a bit light for that. The endgame can occur very soon, and I just need ships. I also need way more navy capacity. Yeah, our anchorages are only just now being upgraded, and we're a bit light on that as well. One more reason why we need way more alloys. Might end up having to increase our navy capacity by building things on our planets, which I didn't really want to do, but looks like we might have to do.
Construction complete.
There we are. Okay, you follow along there. You two, together please. Our final push begins. Their capital will be ours. Little dragon, you can return over here at the moment. You're not really strong enough to help out here, but I don't want you to get hurt. I have no idea what these are. Some weird vessels over there. Okay, ground forces, please invade. Break the mind, body, and soul. Their homeworld is ours, which is very good for us, considering that's going to be a lot of their economic power simply gone. Again, no idea what these are, just sitting here. They're definitely ground forces, but I have no idea what they are. Tempted to attack them just to see what happens. But for now, we shall leave it. I can't even research them, I tried. There's just nothing new here. Really need to get the Rubricator finished soon, though, since I really want that relic. So, take this area, maybe. That way we can also take the gateway. We need to start building gateways soon. Very soon. I'm hoping that there's a bit of a choke point. So there, I guess. There and there. So really taking this whole area. There, there, there. We can have 3 choke points. That blocks off pretty much this half of the galaxy, except for over here. So that's actually really good.
Construction complete.
I might split you up. Yeah. Okay, you. Go back there. Grab that. Free the traders. Other group. Do this. And that's going to be the final thing we do. Now, back to your home world. That's going to be a lot of expense currently going to waste. We are getting rid of a lot of population, which means these buildings are just pointless being here. They will eventually be destroyed, so turning them off is just pointless. As the population dwindles, they'll just be removed. I will upgrade that, though. So much destruction. That'll do for now. And over time, this world will be redeemed in our name. And maybe I'll, you know, build a temple.
Special project complete.
I like building temples. Finally, we start terraforming the tomb world. Let's make it like Stone Mother, a desert world. That's gonna take a while. Yep, you're fine there.
Complete.
Then go back and grab these 2.
The spirits have granted us new wisdom.
Everything is certainly underway. One more very powerful world taken from them. The Devourers are definitely not in a good position now. Kind of half their empire. Which I am completely fine with. No, we leave the temple.
Construction complete.
Aha! So the moment we have freed the caravanners, we are being offered some good deals, I'm sure. Hello, caravanners! What you got for us? Is that 15% trade value in my entire empire? The problem is, our trade value is pretty low. We don't have many city districts, we don't have many clerks. Though this will last for 80 years. That's pretty much the rest of the game. It'd be silly not to accept this. Overall, this will be worth it, and we can even think about this bonus as we build up other worlds. We could start going a bit more into trade. Sure. Fine by me. Okay, we're about to lose 2 systems, but overall, things are going great. Now putting down our new stations. Once more, we can call to the shroud. The instrument of desire. Interesting. Before we can reach out to the presence, it reaches out for us. Its thoughts coil and twist themselves around the minds of our telepaths. It is the instrument of desire, and it will grant us wealth, power, prestige, all that we have ever desired. All that we will ever desire. Because remember, these are the divines, these are the worlds. They love us, we are their protectors. The cost? A small matter, little more than a cover fee. It only wants its best for us. It will help us, guide us, direct our ambitions and dreams. Now this sounds like a divine we are going to follow. If we will only accept it into our hearts. And it gives us plus 10% to all resources. Okay, Slanesh, we follow you. The covenant is formed. It is done. We have formed a covenant with the instrument of desire. It did not take long for the effects to be felt. Reports of rich new veins of ore found in our mines, businesses that were about to fail suddenly booming, rare and valuable resources found on asteroids that we were absolutely certain previously held nothing but ice and rock. It seems our empire is entering a golden age of wealth and prosperity, just as the instrument promised us. But what was the cost it spoke of? I'm sure it's nothing bad. I actually have no idea what the negatives are for this one. I should have maybe looked that up. But it seems correct. I mean, it's a divine offering us all these things. We're finding more minerals in our world. Suddenly the world's even better for us. It's definitely the one we should have gone with. It's a bit more greedy seeming, but still. Chase down these two bloody fleets, please. That'll be lovely. Ooh, there's a world here. Okay, we need to save that as well. And one of our admirals has just passed on, which is a shame. Okay, neither of the main ones, so I don't care for now.
Heretic fleet engaged.
You know what? Destroy this random thing here. For fun.
Heretic fleet engaged. Construction complete.
We don't trust you just sitting there. Ooh, hello. And there are some remnants. Small neutronium armor. Isn't that what we're already researching? Yeah, neutronium armor. Small neutronium armor. Oh. Nothing else, though, sadly, but yeah, by the time we get that, we're going to have already finished it. That's a shame. Also, still need more consumer goods. It's not really slowing us down all that much, if perfectly honest. It's just annoying. I should really just set up a what's it called? A recurring trade every month. That would make it a lot easier, but I like having direct control over that. I don't care about any of these, honestly. Which is cheapest? Sure. Okay, our war's about to finish. Do we have all the choke points? Yeah, okay, we have one which we can put down here, 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 here. Okay, so 4 choke points. That completely cuts off that sector. Over here, it's much easier. We have essentially 1, 2, 3. We do have the wormhole over here to consider, which is a problem. But that's almost it. And over here, we have 2. Not the best, not the worst. It's a bit problematic since we're kind of so stretched. In fact, you go over here. We could go for their new capital. Let's be annoying. Let's make sure they don't come back to attack us later.
We are spreading out.
The desires inflicted upon our people by the instruments are strong. As if overnight, the population of our empire appear to have turned against both government and the very traditions of our people, questioning ages-old customs and breaking social taboos. Support for the government positions are rapidly dropping, and it seems we may be in for a period of considerable turmoil. Now here's the thing, minus 50% is not that much of a big deal. Because we have a psychic leader, we have plus 10% governing F extraction to already start countering that. Our temples are increasing our spiritualist F extraction, and we are spending our relics to increase spiritualists by 50%. This will be annoying, but it's not going to be that much of a problem for our influence, and honestly our influence is doing fantastically. Oh look, the little merchant guild there is taking back some of its space, that's great. These two merchant guilds love us, on a side note. It's a shame we're going to have to kill them. Well, it's their own fault, really. Now, to further help out our cause, we have these, the deep space sites. So what these are going to do is they are going to give us unity and give stability and ethics attraction to the planet there above. Well, all planets in the system. So we're going to make sure we have these above everything, and that should help to curb any problems we were going to have from that negative. Just make sure we have them everywhere we can. Our economy is hurting because of how many star bases we have, but hopefully we can fix that a bit later. Anyway, for now, we continue. I doubt we're going to grab this world, but hopefully this will push them back far enough that they're not going to be a bother to us.
The spirits have granted us new wisdom.
Ooh, Titans. Don't think we're really going to have time to start building those, and they're more a fun thing, so let's just finish off getting all the stuff we need. We may just about be able to take their new capital. All glory to the Protectors, for the instrument of desire. The true divine has spoken. We will take everything to protect.
Our champions are making planetfall. May the spirits protect them. Our champions have secured a heathen planet.
Lovely. Actually, crystal mines might be nice. Oh, wow, this is a really good planet. Fantastic. Okay, remove that, and what I would love is, if I can find it, some gene clinics. Ah, problem. We need to resettle at least one person, thank you. Hello, enigmatic observers. How didn't I find you yet? Actually, are you the first fallen we found? I didn't even realize we've managed to miss all of the fallen empires. Where's the others? You're here. You're hostile. Why are you hostile? You're not. Okay, good. That scared me. I must be here. So here and here. Well then.
Construction complete. Construction complete.
Well, that is interesting.
Making planetfall. May the spirits protect them. Construction complete.
Void clouds, lovely. That'll get some more research. You go there. Keep on taking planets.
Special project complete.
We do what we must for the instrument.
The non-believers are fighting among.
Oh, hello. This planet is currently being terraformed into a hive world. Note to self, double check all planets we are getting. A hive world is completely non-viable for non-hive life, right? So, we can't survive on a hive world. You know what? It doesn't matter. We are planet protectors. We would not allow this. Although now, we really hate you guys. Before we just mildly detested you. And your silly faces. There we are. So we have 3 gateways and actually really good positions. Almost all of our territory is covered by that, and then the L gates can go here. That's not bad at all. Now it's time to really focus on getting these worlds in order. Also, yeah, I'm just going to stop you. Oh, actually, no. I think now we can finally stop you from being wasteful. Oh, we don't have enough points for any of this. Nope, we need more genetic points. We can't yet. We can stop them being wasteful, but we can't make them... Where are you? Conservationists. So for now, I'm just going to stop you from being able to breed. It's causing too many problems. Sorry, lads. Even less fun for you. I've just noticed it's now 13:25. The endgame crisis can spawn anytime now.
Construction complete.
And our borders are... This looks so
The faithful
bad.
have claimed a new world.
Okay, everything's looking good down here. So, yeah, just focus on the worlds, focus on getting everything up and running. Will we actually be ready? I don't know. I really don't. There we are. The strongest version of the spinally mounted cannon is now underway, so we have all the good energy weapons, all the good ones of those. We should at least have all the best armor, weapons, and shields ready from the base tech tree. We're nowhere near strong enough to take out a fallen empire. Well, I'm afraid I am all out of time for today's video. Now we have all these fantastic worlds at our disposal. As we slowly get them to mature, I will be able to balance my economy and really push for either alloys or research. It's just we're a little bit late to do that. This empire has not really flourished in the late game at all, and we are struggling. Partially because I've just played them a little bit weirdly, especially with all the rules and just... well, having fun with it. Our species is so slow breeding. Still only plus 3.60 per month. We just don't have the population for so many planets. If we get a bit more time, though, with these worlds all becoming more powerful, we will really, really be able to get things going. So I am going to be focusing on gene clinics, I'm going to be getting the tech to improve these to the next stage, and really trying to focus on population. Hopefully, eventually, we'll have enough, and we will be able to fight off the endgame crisis. So with that, thank you so much for watching. If you have enjoyed today's video, then of course, likes, favourites, shares, comments, all that good stuff, helps out me, helps out the channel, and most importantly, shows that Stellaris is a series you wish to see continued in the future. This may be the Empire, which we end up losing the game with. But it's been a load of fun, and we do have a chance. Thank you, and goodbye. Soon, the end.